Okay. Why study travel industry management? Um, there were a lot of different industries for students to be a part of if they're interested in the travel industry management, or maybe don't even know what the travel industry management is. So maybe to give some examples of some industries um, that students, if they're interested in working in and may want to consider then pursuing a degree in travel industry management: hotels and resorts, um, clubs. That does include dance clubs, but in reference to this is more, like clubs at like golf courses, that type of thing. Restaurant management, so food and beverage, event and meeting planning, travel agencies, airlines and cruise lines. So any type of industry that's directly related to traveling and moving people, and people just traveling around the world. Some reasons you might want to consider, students may want to consider pursuing a degree in travel industry management is, the opportunity to help and work with people. It allows for a creative environment, a lot of variety. There's new things like every day, diverse and also travel opportunities as well. In the TIM school, we do recognize, especially, with coronavirus and the COVID-19 pandemic, there's a lot of stuff going on that does directly impact the travel industry. So that is something to consider, when you're pursuing a degree. But one of the nice things, or one of the things maybe to frame or think about in terms of pursuing a degree in travel industry and why you might want to consider still pursuing it despite everything, is that this is a really good opportunity for students to become leaders and new leaders, innovative leaders in the industry, as the industry is changing to this, I guess, I hate to say new normal, but new normal currently going on within society. So it's a good time to get involved, to start making impacts, positive impacts in the direction that the industry will be heading for years to come. We do accept freshmen who want to pursue a degree in travel industry management. We do offer emphasis areas in hospitality, tourism, and transportation. So this does differ from the BBA programs within the Shidler College of Business, which Claire will talk about. We do accept freshmen and transfer students directly into our program as well. Scholarship-wise, we do offer over $200,000 annually in scholarships for students who pursue degrees in TIM. We do have an internship requirement for students as well. They do have to complete 2 400-hour internships in order to graduate. And we do offer a lot of professional, social, and leadership opportunities through our 8 different travel industry affiliated student clubs, in addition to networking opportunities, professional development opportunities, extracurriculars as well. Some notable alumni include Elliot Mills, who's the VP of Disneyland Resort Hotels in Aulani, as Disney Resort and Spa, and also Paul Yokota, president of FCH Enterprises, which does the umbrella company for Zippies as well. So we do have a lot of opportunities in terms of careers post-graduation. I mentioned internships and scholarships. They are required, the internships, scholarships. There are a lot of opportunities. Students can apply through STAR. We also have outstanding student awards and industry sponsored scholarships available as well too for students. This is a list of our student club opportunities or student clubs available to our students pursuing majors in TIM, and we do encourage student club involvement while here. It's a great opportunity to get that leadership experience, in particular because this is a management degree as well, so the ability to get that leadership experience while in school. Studying abroad is definitely something that we encourage, and students can definitely be involved or participate in studying abroad through either the Manoa International Exchange Office Study Abroad Center as well. So we definitely encourage students to get involved or participate in studying abroad if that's something they may be interested in. And then in terms of admissions, to just be a little bit more specific about admissions into the TIM degree in particular, for freshmen and transfer students, so this is like a direct incoming student, as long as you meet the UH-Manoa admissions criteria, then you'd be admissible. So whatever the freshman criteria is or the transfer criteria is. And then for continuing students, so that's for students who are already at UH-Manoa and who maybe you're considering, maybe you want to change your major into TIM, we do require that you maintain a 2.0 cumulative GPA for admissions, and then also submit a change of major application, a copy of your resume, and then also a personal statement as to why you want to pursue a degree in TIM. So that's pretty much it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Claire, the admissions advisor for Shidler College of Business.
All right, so my name is Clare Fuioka, and I am the undergraduate admissions advisor with the Shidler College of Business. So, as Carissa mentioned, Shidler College of Business has both the Bachelor of Science in TIM and the BBA in Business. And so I'm going to talk specifically about the business majors. So we have 8 different business majors ranging from accounting, entrepreneurship, finance, HR, international business management, management information systems, and marketing. And students are welcome to double or even triple major if they find that they have interests beyond just one major. And so these different majors lead into different career tracks. So obviously accounting will lead you into being an accountant. But for entrepreneurship, if you have a business venture or maybe your family owns a business and it's something that you want to take over later on, then entrepreneurship is for students who are looking into the new business ventures. For finance, there's different areas of finance. So banking, if you want to be a financial planner or a financial advisor or work in a bank. For HR, obviously, you're going to be an HR resource. Management, if you're looking for more leadership positions in the future. MIS deals more with IT, so the ability to use the computers. And then marketing, obviously, in relation to the marketing field. So we also have a lot of business student clubs, and these are not required but encouraged because the clubs are a great way to start networking, not only with other students, but with business professionals as well. The clubs do interacting with professionals in the field. So they hold professional interaction nights, company tours, resume building, speaking with business professionals and things like that. So it's a great way to get involved as a student. So we also have an internship and career office. So unlike Tim, we do not require internships, but we highly recommend students complete internships, and they can also be taken for college credit. So normally what happens is once the semester, we'll have a career expo, and about 300 companies in total participate, but a fraction of those would actually come to Shidler in our courtyard. And as you can see in the picture, they'll recruit students. And so this is a great way for students to practice their elevator pitch and to start networking with professionals in the field. Our career internships office also provides career advising, as well as resume writing and interview preparation to help you prepare for those interviews. And of the students that do participate in an internship, 88% of the graduating seniors were placed in full-time positions 3 months after graduation, and 90% in their majors. So this stat is only of the students that participate in an internship. So these are some of the top recruiters that partner with our career and internships office. So financial support, so Shidler offers a lot of scholarship opportunities. We award $1.2 million for this past academic year. We also hold a business night event in which it's another opportunity for students to receive scholarship. And we also offer scholarship opportunities for students to study abroad. So these scholarship opportunities are only for students who are admitted directly into the College of Business or have gained admission into Shidler. As Carissa mentioned, we also highly recommend going abroad. Not only do we award travel scholarships, but Shidler business students who go abroad in the fall or spring semester have the opportunity to also waive their second language graduation requirement. And so if you are interested in going abroad, we recommend exploring these websites so you can start getting an idea of which schools you might want to go to, as well as course equivalencies, and you can also read student experiences as well. So to be admitted into Shidler for the BBA track, it's listed here. I'm not going to go over them in depth just due to time constraints. But if you have any more questions, you're more than welcome to schedule an appointment. We also have a freshman direct admit program. So if this was something that you were invited to and you have any questions, you can also email as well to inquire. But basically the admission is a 3.5 cumulative high school GPA, and then either an SAT of 1200 or an ACT of 25. So if you met the GPA and either test score and you have not received an invitation, please let us know. Again, if you have any early college credit or placement exam questions, I'm sure these websites have been distributed in the past. And then if you have any questions, this is the contact information for both Carissa and I. So if you have any questions for Tim, that's the website to contact Carissa. If you have any questions for the business and the BBA tracks, you can go to that website to schedule an appointment, or if you just have a general question, you can just go ahead and email business@hawaii.edu. Great. So I'm going to stop sharing now and hand it over to the College of Social Sciences.
So welcome to the College of Social Sciences virtual information session. My name is Dawn. I'm an academic advisor with the College of Social Sciences, and I actually sit in the economics office. So I'll do economics advising also. Jen, I'm gonna let Jen introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Oshiro, and I'm with the College of Social Sciences, and I'm an academic advisor.
So Jen, you wanna get to the next slide? So for us, the question is why social sciences, and it's actually why not social sciences. A lot of business students will actually partner with us in terms of they'll do a double major or they'll do a minor in economics. But social sciences is the study of people and society, and it is a good addition to a business degree or even just the degree to graduate with, because no matter where you go, whether you're in business or whatever career you choose, you will deal with people. And with social sciences, you're going to understand yourself, you're going to understand others, you're going to build relationships, and best of all, I think you're going to find creative solutions to benefit society, which is really what we need now, right, after this situation. And you'll acquire a multitude of career skills that'll take you anywhere. Next slide. So these are just a few of our majors. We're going to really focus on economics, but the other one that I would like to highlight just a little is our ethnic studies program. And all of our majors, you're going to get the skills, the communication skills, the critical thinking skills, things like that. But social justice is definitely included in our social science majors. But ethnic studies actually comes out of social justice movements. And I call it the hidden gem of social sciences. It's what has happened in the past, what is happening now, and teaching you how to be agents of peaceful social change. Okay, next slide, Jen.
So within the College of Social Sciences, we have two online programs, completely online. One is economics, and the other one is women's studies. We also offer two hybrid formats for programs, and one is the BA in psychology, and the other one is sociology. Hybrid means basically that you would have a few classes that you have to do in person, but a majority of the courses can be done online.
Okay, so why economics? So as I said, it is a good partner with business, but it also could be your major if you wanted it to. In most colleges, economics either falls with business, so it's a little unusual, or it could be with the sciences, like math. The beauty of economics is that there is no prerequisites to declare our major. It's a relatively small major. So, sorry.
So basically,
Jen, take over.
Okay, so basically what you could do is you would have the Econ 130 and 131 as the prerequisites, and then it's just 24 credits after those introductory courses. Another reason why you might want to consider economics is that arts and science degrees offers you the flexibility of a diverse range of career options. So you could do jobs in almost any field. Some of the skills that you'll learn is economic literacy, that basically you'll learn the different terms, the terminologies that will be in the economic world. You'll learn critical thinking, quantitative reasoning, that's being able to make decisions based on data, and also the reporting is you'll be able to communicate well. With the economics degree requirements, again, you would have the prerequisites are Econ 130 and 131. Again, you don't need those courses before you can declare the major. You can directly declare the major right away. You also have 3 mandatory courses, and those are Econ 300, 301, and 321. And then the rest are going to be what we call economic elective courses. And that's where you have the freedom to choose different courses and focus on different tracks. And we'll cover that in the next few slides.
Okay, sorry about that, you guys, working from home. So these are just sample tracks. And again, like Jen said, the economics major is so flexible, you get to choose, but I just wanted to illustrate that there are different, look at the titles, right? There are courses that fit business. So financial services sector, the next slide, Jen. International business. So there's a lot more if you look at the course catalog. Next slide.
Okay, so within the economics department, you can actually, there are several degree options. For the Bachelor of Arts in Economics, you also do there's also a quantitative track where it's a little bit more math-based focus. And for those who are thinking about going into the master's program, then that would be an option that you might want to select, because that'll better prepare you for getting your degree in the master's program. There's also an accelerated graduate program called the Bachelor's to Master's in Economics. And basically what that allows you to do is get your bachelor's and master's degree in 5 years. So you'll be able to save time and money, because as an undergrad student, you'll be able to start taking graduate level courses. And that way you'll be also charged undergraduate tuition. They also have the regular Masters of Arts as well as the PhD program.
So for the job outlook, economics is one of the most marketable and I think lucrative majors, because with the BA, with most majors, you know, if you get a job and you look for the help wanted, it says 30 to 40,000 for a BA. Economics is a little bit different. And of course, this is pre-COVID too. Most of our majors will start at 57 to 60,000, but this is just some statistics that we got from 2019. And the average hourly wage for just the BA is $56 an hour. And the average annual wage is about $116,000 for a BA in economics. Next slide. So besides the skills and the different courses and the opportunities, we also wanted to tell you that we have a club, a student club. We have an International Economics Honor Society. We offer internships and co-op opportunities through classes. We have a honors track with our honors program from Manoa. And we also have exchange programs that are just ours, in addition to what Manoa offers to Japan and Thailand.
Okay, so for next steps, we would suggest that you do contact an advisor. Economics does have a major advisor in Hazel, and then college advisor is Dawn, as you've met before. The next step also would be to fill out a major declaration form if you wanted to declare or switch to economics. And then you would also register for the prereq courses, which is Econ 130 and 131. So if you have any other questions, you can list them in the chat. And thank you for allowing us to present to you today. And if you have any questions or have any comments, please email us at recruit@hawaii.edu.
Thank you so much, Carissa, Claire, Dawn, and Jennifer. We do have some questions coming in through the chat, so I'll start to go through those. What % of applicants for internships are able to get an internship?
I'll speak on behalf of Tim. Since it is a requirement, all students have to I guess, participate in an internship, but there are some internships, at least for Tim, that are like internship training programs that are administered like through like Marriott or Hyatt. Those ones, I don't know the percentage, but it is more of an application process. So I guess it really just depends on the internship that a student is looking for. And with the COVID-19 pandemic, our internship director is understanding that, you know, the 400 hours may be a little bit more difficult. So there is our internship director is working with students to see kind of the future direction of our internship program as well, with everything kind of going on.
For the BBA career internships, there's a process for students to apply for an internship. So mainly that's like updating your resume and uploading it. But for the most part, we have so many internships that if 100% of our students did an internship every semester, it would be possible. So there isn't a shortage of internships. That being said, I don't know how it's going to work for this upcoming fall semester. But for the business internships, there is no shortage. And so it works the opposite way as well. So not only do we offer internships, but if you find an internship on your own and you want to receive college credit for it, then you can work with the director of our Korean internships office so that he can partner with the company and so that they become part of our database so that you can earn internships. So if you find an internship on your own, that's great. And if you want to earn credit, then you would just have to work with the director. But we also offer hundreds of internships that you can find on your own as well.
So for social sciences, we actually have a director of engagement. Her name is Dr. Ula Hasiger. So just for the college itself, you can work with them for service learning and internships, but economics also has the undergraduate major advisor, and undergraduate chair that will work with students to get internships too.
Okay, great. Thank you. A couple of more questions coming in. What is the average time of graduating between double major and triple major?
For the BBA, if you double or triple major within the business majors only, then you're only going to add on an additional 4 to 5 courses per major. So for example, for a double major, if planned accordingly, it wouldn't take you any additional time. You would just add on those courses as like a 5th course throughout your junior and senior year. So for a double major within Shidler, if you plan it ahead of time, you won't be adding additional time. For the triple major, it'll depend on which majors that you decide. But if you proactively know what you want to do, then you could possibly take summer school, for example, to kind of help maintain that 4-year process.
For the College of Social Sciences, students can do double majors, they can do minor certificates, and we allow them, or not allow them, but students can do it within our college or also outside of our college. And a lot of times it doesn't add any more time or money because you use your electives to do these extra things, majors and minors and certificates. So again, it's like Claire said, if you plan early or as soon as you come in and we can start thinking about it, you can accomplish a lot.
Okay, thank you. For economics, there's a note that seeing the starting wages for the job outlook is awesome to know. But what are the actual careers you see people going into with the degree?
So for economics, it's very versatile. It's that arts and science degree, right? So it can take you into the business world, but it can also take you to the nonprofit side, the government, the education. It can take you anywhere because I think the skills that you get, no matter where you go, are going to be very helpful. You have a lot of quantitative skills, right? Be able to identify trends, make decisions, look at data, understand what's happening. So these skills will take you anywhere.
Thank you. On a slightly different topic, 2 questions that are a little bit related. The first one about National Exchange Program. Are there any opportunities there that can be useful to business majors? And then also, are there study abroad opportunities over the summer, which are credit bearing?
All right, so for the National Student Exchange, you are staying within the continental US. So for students that do participate in NSE, students will usually participate in their freshman or sophomore year. I know NSE has some restrictions on when you can go based on your level standing. So the most common would be during the sophomore year, only because the courses that you'd be able to take through NSE would be more pertain to general education requirements, which are usually completed in the freshman and sophomore year. When you go through NSE in your junior and senior year, you'd be looking for more of the upper division business courses. And if you go to a school that's not AACSB accredited, which is the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, then we can only accept up to 6 credits of 300 level business courses towards your Shidler degree. So if you do want to do NSE, I would highly recommend researching it now as incoming freshman or now as a high school student, so that you can kind of get an idea of which schools actually participate in NSE, the process, and then once you do go, what courses are you able to take and how that would reflect back towards your degree. So it's just going to be a lot of back and forth research that you have to do. For the summer, if you do decide to go abroad, because it's only for the 6 weeks, it's going to be shortened. But the mixed and study abroad programs offer summer abroad. So it's possible that you could do 2 courses or 6 credits through summer abroad. But for business, if you go abroad in the summer, it will not waive your second language requirement. You would need to go abroad in the fall or spring in order to have your second language requirement waived.
For TIM, which is a little bit in terms of our language requirement, unfortunately, TIM still requires language through the 202 levels. So summer is a good time that we encourage students to maybe finish up some of their language requirements, like Claire mentioned. So that's a good time during the summer. And like she mentioned, mix and study abroad office, like for the summer opportunities as well. And then in terms of NSC, we have a list, and hopefully we can get that up on the website soon. We tried to narrow down institutions in NSC, mix, and study abroad office that offer TIM major courses at their institutions, so that students can narrow down their options if they do decide to go like third or fourth year. But as Claire mentioned, it does get a lot more complicated because you are already in your major courses at that time. So definitely start early. I would say, yeah, start as soon as you get to the Manoa campus, researching, reaching out to your advisors just to kind of get that planned, so that you can make sure that you're efficient with studying abroad as well and not extending graduation.
So with social sciences, students can do the NSC program and the 2 study abroads, as well as other programs that we have. And it doesn't add on any more time. And so we actually encourage it. We have one study abroad advisor in our advising office that is part of the study abroad program.
Thank you so much. I want to mahalo the presenters for this session and also the participants for joining in.